The subject site is located east of South Kings Highway and west of the Target Shopping Center and Beacon Center along Richmond Highway on the eastern side of the Lee District. The approximately 37-acre subject site consists of the Beacon Hill Apartments complex, which is developed with over 700 low-rise multifamily residential units and is bordered by Lenclaire Park and single-family detached homes to the south and southwest, single-family detached homes to the north and northwest, and a cemetery across South Kings Highway further to the northwest. The majority of the site is located within a half-mile of the planned bus rapid transit station at Beacon Hill Road and Richmond Highway, and is proximate to a potential Metro Rail station. The site is planned for and developed at a density of 16 to 20 dwelling units per acre and is designated as suburban neighborhood on the comprehensive plan's concept for future development. Suburban neighborhoods contain a broad mix of residential densities and are planned for little to no change in land use. Infill development is recommended to be of a compatible use, type, and intensity with the surrounding areas. Immediately to the east of the subject site, Land Unit A in the Beacon Groveton Community Business Center, or CBC, is planned as a town center for the Richmond Highway corridor with a maximum of 3,500 dwelling units and 720,000 square feet of non-residential development. Additional development is envisioned under an option associated with the extension of the Yellow Line Metro Rail and an additional transportation analysis. The plan recommends that the greatest building heights and scale in the CBC should be concentrated near the bus rapid transit station and taper down towards the surrounding neighborhoods to effectively transition development intensity and limit adverse impacts on the character and stability of those adjacent neighborhoods. Building heights up to 6 stories are recommended at the edge of the CBC that adjoins the subject site. The existing 3- and 4-story multifamily buildings on the subject site serve as part of the transition to the lower density neighborhoods to the west and south. The nomination proposes to increase residential development potential on the site by a factor of 4 to a total of 2,746 units or 2.75 million square feet, and to expand the Beacon Groveton CBC boundary, citing a need to provide additional residents to support the planned commercial uses in the CBC, create additional housing options, and extend the grid of streets from the CBC. The proposed concept for the nomination includes building heights up to 7 stories across the majority of the site, tapering down to 3 stories along the boundary adjacent to single-family homes to the west, and it suggests utilizing the abutting Lenclaire Park as a buffer area to the south. PC 19-LE-001 is not recommended to be added to the work program. Development of the subject site at the proposed intensity that approach those planned within the CBC prior to the implementation of the adopted plan for the CBC may undermine the location of the highest intensity development in closest proximity to the planned bus rapid transit station and does not provide adequate transitions between the higher density development in the CBC and the single-family neighborhoods to the west. Furthermore, the proposal would result in the potential for greater building heights than those recommended in the adjacent portions of the CBC and would likely present challenges to accommodating adequate on-site amenities such as recreational open space, buffering, and screening to the adjacent neighborhoods, which are all central objectives of the adopted plans for development in the CBC. Thank you.